Hey, welcome guys. We got a special little video for you today. Jesse over here, huge Game of Thrones fan.
Huge Game of Thrones fans.
And he has a theory for the show.
Yes, I do.
So I'm actually here. I mean, I watched the show. I might not be in depth like he is.
I'm in there.
But he's in there.
I'm deep. I'm deep.
He's super deep. He's deeper than my voice.
Yes.
For us.
Guess we'll call this Game of Thrones, Hodor 3. Why Hodor says Hodor, and is that the only thing he can say, and why it's the only thing he can say, and maybe there's a reason why he says that. Okay. So we'll call this episode, Hawaii Nerdz Couch Talk.
Couch Talk.
Couch Talk.
Coming right at you.
Coming right at you. Okay, guys. Hey. So this is going to be a theory video of Game of Thrones. So I just had to get this out because I looked on the internet. I couldn't find anything. Me and my coworkers, we kind of were talking about Hodor, and we came up with some theories. And we came up with a pretty decent theory here. So we're in season 6, episode 2. Bran he went to the Weirwood tree, and he's having some flashbacks where he's seen his family. Now, everybody knows Hodor. Hodor is a big giant guy who carries Bran around, and he can only say one thing. Hodor. Hodor. Okay. Hodor. That's all he says through the whole entire 6 seasons. Well, he wasn't in the 5th season, but 6 seasons.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
He has the flashback. Bran has a flashback, and it's at Winterfell. And who do we see? We see Benjen Stark. Okay. Small Benjen. We see Ned Stark. And we also see Lyanna. Lyanna comes riding in on a white horse. Okay? Lyanna pulls up, and all of a sudden we get a shot of Hodor, a young Hodor, whose name is really Willis. But in the books his name is Walder. But anyway, the show his name is Willis. Okay. Willis is kind of tending to her, helping her, and she says, "Hey, you're gonna fight Benjen, fight Benjen." Benjen says, "He's got giant blood. I'm scared." So he grabs the sword, he grabs the shield, and he's going to go and fight. All of a sudden his mom comes out, put it down. You know, you're a stable boy. Stable boys don't fight. Benjen or Ned says, "Hey, look how big he is. If you know how to fight, imagine the kind of damage he could do." Then the mom, old Nan, says, "No, he's a stable boy, and fighting should be left to the lords," or something like that. Mm-hmm. So that's actually where the first time we see a young Willis, a young Hodor. It's the first time we see Hodor. So a couple theories from here, Jace. So Hodor now only says Hodor. Seen the scar on his head, he didn't get kicked in the head. Some people say that Hodor was a god of some sort before, and that he's like magical. Other people say that he got kicked in the head by a horse, and now his frontal lobe is damaged, and that's why he can only say Hodor, Hodor. Another thing is they say that Hodor, that word, can tame dragons. These are some theories. I don't buy it. Here's a couple theories I believe. Okay, if we flash back to season 2 or season 3, the Bran is with his group of people with Hodor, and they're in the middle of a field running away from Winterfell, trying to get north of the wall. They're in a big castle, and they're hiding from the wildlings. The wildlings are across, and they're killing everybody. Hodor hears the lightning, gets scared, starts going, "Hodor, Hodor, Hodor." Everybody says, "Bran, quiet him, keep him quiet, or he's gonna get us killed." So they're like, "Hodor, hush, stop Hodoring." Yeah. Finally, Bran wargs into him to shut him up. So boom. Yeah. But it showed that Hodor was scared of lightning. Okay. Yeah. Of some sort. He had some kind of a reaction. He flashed back to something. Something traumatized. Something happened during the lightning. R plus L equals J theory. Rhaegar plus Lyanna equals Jon Snow. I think that Hodor can probably piece some of this together. The story goes, Rhaegar was married to Elia Martell. Okay, Robert Baratheon. Lyanna was Robert Baratheon's. There was a tournament. Rhaegar came in and allegedly, eventually captured Lyanna. But Rhaegar is very handsome. So, allegedly, maybe Lyanna went with her on her own. But here's where the two theories come in. One is, maybe Rhaegar did come to capture them over at Winterfell. Capture Lyanna and take her. He goes there with an army maybe. Or he goes there with a couple people. Winterfell is alerted to this, and they tell Hodor to protect her and don't let her go. Hodor, or Willis, hold her, don't let her go. But now he doesn't know how to fight. He was never trained,
Yeah.
and that's why in the flashback last episode they said, imagine if you know how to fight, the kind of damage he could do.
Yeah.
So now, Targaryen troops come in, they beat him, he tries to fight, they beat him, and they take her. He knows he failed, he gets brain damage. That's the last thing he can think of is, the last words they told her is, hold her.
So
And now and they failed.
Keep saying that.
So he keeps saying that, so they took her maybe. Okay, that's one of the theories. That's a pretty okay theory.
Yeah.
And supposedly maybe it was lightning, it was raining, it was storming. So that's why now Hodor is afraid of lightning, he can remember it. Now here's the other theory, which I think is a little bit more. Maybe Hodor, can warg. Okay, people can warg into animals. Maybe he would warg into Lyanna Stark's horse. Did you ever think of that, Jace?
No.
Because Hodor's not a very handsome guy. He's a stable boy. He's poor. He tends to the animals. You can already tell that he kind of likes Lyanna. He cares for her. He wants to take care of her. As you can see in the last episode, he's smiling at her. He's real nice to her. Hodor, I believe, would warg into the horse for a couple reasons. One, Hodor liked the affection that the horse gets. When, Lyanna will pet the horse, clean the horse. You get that affection. He's not going to get that affection when he's his normal giant self with a big scar on his head. Okay, what's another thing that Hodor has right now that is similar to a horse? There's two things that stick out to me. Or three if you really want to count. One is horses are afraid of lightning. Okay? Hence one of the reasons maybe why Hodor lost his shit. Because he's still thinking he's in a horse.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And he's fucking going crazy. Okay? Just like back in season 2 or whatever. Horses carry people on their backs.
Yeah.
You read them. And what is Hodor doing his whole entire Game of Thrones? He carries Bran on his back.
Yeah.
He carries Bran on his back. Transports Bran the whole time. Another thing is we've seen Hodor's penis. And he's also hung like a horse. 3 similarities. Okay, being serious. Horses are scared of lightning. Horses carry people. Hodor carries people. Okay, so maybe he warged into the animal when nobody knew, and he went on rides with her. So I believe that Hodor plays a big part because, say, Rhaegar came and Lyanna goes on her own. She doesn't get captured. She goes on her own. Maybe when Lyanna left, nobody could find Lyanna. Hodor maybe somehow wargs into her horse to see where she's at. And he's in the horse now. He's in the horse, they're running from somebody, or something's happening. Hodor is the horse. They're going. He's with Lyanna, so he knows where she's at. All of a sudden, they get to the destination, they're maybe hiding from somebody, and it's lightning. So the horse is gonna start going crazy. The horse is gonna start, And maybe a Targaryen troop or somebody tells them, hey, hold her, she's getting crazy, hold the horse, hold her. Now, if you warg and you stay in warg too long, you'll be stuck there or you'll be lost there. For instance, in episode 2, season 6, the one we just watched, when Brant did his Weirwood flashback, a three-eyed raven tells him, hey, we gotta go back. So he touches his shoulder, they go back. Bran gets mad, says, you know what, you finally show me something that I like, and then you drag me away. And then the three-eyed raven guy says, okay, I know it's beautiful under the sea, but if you stay too long, you'll drown. Meaning if you stay too long in there, you're going to get stuck in there, you're going to get lost. Your mind's going to be gone. So what happens if Hodor possibly was in the horse for too long?
And essentially
he messed him up. Now maybe he's in the horse and now it's lightning, the horse is going crazy, he's Hodor, he's scared, he's going crazy now the lightning, and then all of a sudden they say hold her, the horse is making too many noise, they gotta put it down. They kill the horse while Hodor is warged inside of the horse. Now what? When Hodor comes back to his normal self, he's gonna be like dead because he's possibly thinking he's still a horse and he died while he was a horse. So now he is a freaking horse, and that's the last thing he heard was hold her, and he's dead. So now he walks around saying hold her, but really he's saying hold her. And he might be the piece that puts together this whole R plus L equals J. Like we get a little bit more insight if Bran kind of keeps warging and finding these clues. But very, very similar. So there's 2 theories I thought, and I'm thinking that it could be a possibility. I might be wrong. Please do not crucify me because I know there's a lot of fans out there, and they might look at this and say this is just straight up shit. I mean, if you guys like this thing, comment. Tell me I'm an
Comment.
idiot. Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm smart. I want to thank everybody who helped talk to me about this, coming up with the theory. You know, we all came up with it, my coworkers and stuff like that, and everybody talking about it here.
Just like, share, subscribe, comment.
We'll do more of these, maybe.
Yeah, we can do this. Walking Dead, man. We can talk about Walking Dead for days.
Walking Dead. We'll do Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I can't wait for the next season, man. Negan. Oh, boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Leave some comments on the bottom here.
Join
Let us know what you think about Game of Thrones.
My theory and the Game of Thrones.
And I'd like to see Ramsay Bolton just die because I hate him and he's irritating. But that's just me. But,
hey, join us next time for our Couch Talk.
Couch Talk later. Later, guys.